Came on the course because I'm one of those people who likes to learn a lot of things, and I study these kind of subjects a lot. It doesn't mean always put your things into practice, so I wanted to discover a bit more about what was potentially holding me back in business and how I could make strides forward.
I came on the course because I am very, very good at procrastinating, and I frequently have a plan at the beginning of the day, and I start the plan and then get distracted, and by the middle of the afternoon I realise that I haven't really achieved half the things on the list, if that. So I thought I needed to spend 2 days out of the business focusing on this issue and trying to resolve it.
Because I've always known that I'm not achieving my full potential, and there's a gap between what I am doing and what I'm capable of, and I wanted to explore what that was.
The reason that we came on the Will to Act course was I knew there was something not quite right in our business, and actually it's really hard to identify sometimes what the problem is, but actually I was the problem. And I didn't realise that until I came on this course. So when all the emails went out for the course, I thought, you know what, that's me, that's the problem that I've got, and the only way I'm going to crack this is by going on this course. So
I came on the course, I think, because I realised that we weren't achieving what I wanted to achieve, so there was a disconnect somewhere. And yeah, the will to act was something that I thought I needed to work on, because I was conscious that I wasn't achieving what I wanted to achieve. There's a list of things that needed to be done and they weren't getting done.
I felt really drawn to come on the course for some reason, but I wanted to get more clarity in the working week, a lot more focus instead of doing little bits here, there and everywhere. Just wanted to be able to operate at a higher level.
I came on the course because I struggled to do the things that I know I should be doing, and was looking for ways in which I could find out why I'm not doing them.
So I came on the course because at the moment in the business I'm facing a number of challenges, and I know there's issues around my mindset and letting my emotions take over from me. I tend to go down the negative route rather than the positive route, and when I read the course invitation I thought this could be right for me.
the EC is a fantastic place full of content, but actually it's not the content that you learn, it's the action that you take off the back of the content, and coming on this course today has just really, I think, going to change my life in the next 6 months.
I've found what my blockage is, which has been amazing. I never thought I'd actually come away with that. Yeah.
I think what I've got from the course, other than an impending sense of my immortality, having done the calculations just now, is a reason to crack on rather than continue getting ready, which is I'm quite guilty of doing.
What haven't I got? So much more clarity, really, that it's all about passion and yeah, building your energy and building momentum.
From this course, I've got the. I feel like I have the tools to analyse why this procrastination is taking place and why I'm not making the progress that I think I should be making. There's a lot to think about, so I'm going to go home. On the way home, I'll be thinking about this, and it'll percolate through my mind for the next week, 2 weeks, however long it takes. But I know that it's going to make a difference.
I have definitely had a change of mindset. I plan to operate very differently when I get back to the office. I definitely. I mean, I woke up this morning feeling very different, which we discussed in the class, which was weird, and I couldn't put it down to whether it was because I stayed a night in the hotel or because of the course yesterday. But I do think it's because of the course yesterday.
What I've got from the course is a real light bulb moment earlier on this afternoon, where we really identified the reason for my lack of confidence in certain situations, and it was all to do with just the general comments around the room, and realising that I had that confidence 15, 20 years ago in a different situation, and now it's really come back as to what I need to do in order to change the business, just subtly, but how we react with clients and speak to clients and get them to do what they need to do.
So I've got 4 really good takeaways from it. So I always struggled with my 90 minutes because I thought my 90 minutes is all about doing marketing stuff on my business. From the key takeaway that I've had from Terry, and sorry Nigel if you're watching this, the key thing is I never take any time out for myself to do any type of thinking. So when I get back, I want to change my 90 minutes. And my 90 minutes, I'm going to implement my 90 minutes, but my 90 minutes is going to be about my thinking time, because when I do it well, I can come up with lots of ideas how things I can change, make things better in my business. So I'm going to change that. The time left on the planet, on our average life, was really scary because as I've got an older husband, and so now I know I need to change my focus, so it's me and my husband, and then what the business can bring to me, and just how I deal with some of my staff members, and just the language and how I deal with my own emotions. So I've got a huge amount out of the 2 days.
I honestly think Terry is just so inspirational. The way that it comes across from him is just so genuine. I've listened to a lot of speakers over the years, and he just seems one of the most genuine and helpful people in terms of strategy, but also sharing his own experiences. There's no workbook to fill out, it's all what goes on, between your ears. And I honestly think if you are struggling in terms of if you're the blocker in your business, or you're not sure what the issue is, if it's not resources, because the EC's got loads of resources, if it's you that has got the issue, then I think you need to come on this course, and it's, I think, really, really going to help change your business and change your life.
Terry's great. He really knows his stuff. I've done a lot of training around mindset and stuff like that over the years. I've read a lot, and just Terry knows it all and more. And he brings things out of you and puts you in a place where you can bring things out of yourself.
I think he's wonderful. I just want to hang around with him a lot more. He's made everyone cry, everyone laugh, and I've written so many notes down that I'm going to go back over. He's wonderful. Thank you.
Terry's very good, very personable. Great trainer. Yeah, it's been good. It's been really good.
So I don't know, he's been a really, really good trainer. He's very different to all the training sessions that I've ever been to, but it's been the right feel and focus. I don't mind the stories, because for me the stories have unblocked moments in my mind and think, oh yeah, that happened to me. And when Terry explains how he worked it out, I thought, yes, there was a big moment this morning when I've just joined Master Plan, and when I was doing my terms, and something he resonated about working in your business to pay your staff completely changed my mindset. So immediately I've got in touch with my coach and asked to change my terms and just change all the language around it. So it's been hugely, and that was thanks to one of his stories.
I think considering the topics he's covering, which there can be a lot of gurus out there who tend to be what I would call politely full of it. He's not. He's incredibly down to earth, and he's managed to open up the room to a lot of tricky conversations and open up the minds of everybody, including me. So it's been great, very down to earth chap. And all in all, it was incredibly interesting, and I'm sure it will continue to percolate in my mind over the next days and weeks and months.
I really like Terry. He is genuine, he is honest, he speaks his mind, he says what he thinks. He's got a very interesting story to tell, and he's inspirational in what he's achieved in his life from where he's come from, which is a mining town in Yorkshire, in case you didn't know.